Since I just had a small question,
Please.
last months I've been very sick and going through a very difficult karmic time. Um, could you speak a little about if I go through a very bad karmic time, does that necessarily reflect on me as a follower of Amida? Because sometimes I have this feeling I'm a bad follower because I'm going through so much bad karma.
No, 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 no. Not at all. Just please take this thought out of your mind and burn it. There is absolutely no problem. We all have very bad karma. Every one of us. Amida created his primal vow exactly for this type of beings with evil karma, with heavy, very bad karma. So being ill is just the manifestation of present or past karma. There is absolutely no problem with that. Your karma continue to manifest in this life until you die and you go to the pure land. That's all. It will still manifest in this life. The only thing that happens to your karma is that it has its roots cut off. Is a sterilized karma. It cannot plant its seed into another life. But in this life, you continue to suffer. So don't expect good things in samsara. No,
Thank you,
no
sir.
way. Yes, no worry.
Oh, there was a story about one robber who tried to rob Honen or Shinran, I do not remember. And when he saw that Shinran is very calm and he does not get too attached to his, I don't know, some material things, he made a poem about that the whole world has changed. The whole world is the same, but the only thing that has changed is his heart. It's important to understand that when we entrust to Amida, the whole world remains the same with all its bad conditions and etc. But the only one thing that changes is ourselves. So our heart changes thanks to the help and to the light of Amida. This is
Yes.
it's important to understand, I think.
Yes, that was Benen, I think, who wanted to kill Shinran.
Kill, not to
Kill,
rob, kill.
yes, kill, yes. He was jealous on the success of Shinran, yes, and he said that after he converted. Yes, wonderful. Koshin, you wanted to say something?
No, I was saying that I also have my days. Since once you get older, it's harder, and I wish I had the same mind that I had before. But as one gets older, it's even that's another problem. You know, that's another affliction. Um, but I believe that we're protected. That it would be worse if we're not on this path.
Yes. Yes, and not only that, if you are ill, there is no problem that you are ill, but there is also no problem if you die in your young age. So even if you die, it doesn't matter. Even the conditions, if you die in a difficult situation, it also doesn't matter. It absolutely doesn't matter. Shinran Shonin said that he doesn't take into consideration the last moments of people's lives. As long as they have faith in Amida Buddha, they have entered the stage of no retrogression. So it doesn't matter what happens to them in this life, how much they suffer, or how they die. Nothing constitutes an obstacle to Nembutsu, and nothing can improve the Nembutsu from your personal life. That is very, very important. This was said in Tanisho.
It's there's a lot of stuff. We had a lot of stuff going on in Houston with the tornado and power outages and a lot of stuff going on. I had a lot of personal issues that I talked to you about. This is my bad past karma. This is bad karma from the past. It's going to happen. We're not saved because of our good merits. We're saved because of the grace of Amida, because he knows we're evil beings with blind passions. Like I said before, when I used to be a Chinese practitioner of Pure Land, they said you had to be perfectly immaculate, and the room you had to be in had to be immaculate, and there had to be enough light, and you had to be in a good position and a good frame of mind. If that were the case, I never would have gone to Amida. I never would have been interested in Pure Land Buddhism. But Paul Roberts and his group, Jodo Shinshu group, it convinced me. It's like, it doesn't depend on us. It's other power Buddhism. It's about us entrusting ourselves to Amida.
Yeah.
And that's it. Whether we're sick, whether we're in crisis, whether we're pissed off, whether we're angry, we're disgusted, we just want to give up on life. None of that affects our relationship with Amida. Amida is there. He's always before us, even though we don't
Yeah.
see him.
We are in samsara, guys. So everything here is against us. We can't be in harmony with things, with anything. It's samsara is not a harmonious place to be, unlike the Pure Land, where everything is in harmony, you know. So everything is an obstacle here. We can find obstacle in anything, even in the when we feel good. That might be an obstacle for us, you know. It might increase our ego. Sometimes it's good to be a little sick because that can make us humble. Remember who we are. Remember we are fragile. You know, the moment when I first entrusted myself to Amida Buddha, one was when I met with death and with sickness. When my one of my friend died, and followed in succession by his father and then by my grandmother. So I was overwhelmed with this experience of pain and suffering and fragility of life. Until then, I was the nice guy, the nice practitioner. I was practicing Zen until then. And I was enjoying my practice, my meditation, and so on. But then when I met with this fragility of existence, I said, wow, what if I die now? In what state of mind death can find me? Just imagine if you died when you were ill and you didn't entrust yourself to Amida Buddha, then you can only go to a lower place of existence, because if you don't have the support of Amida's power, then your mind, your state of mind in the last moments can influence your next rebirth. And usually people don't die happy, especially if they are in pain. That's why we are so fortunate that we met with Amida's primal vow.